Hi guys, this is Eunice and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Shaw Urban Medicine. Welcome to Shaw Urban Knowledge. Today we're going to be talking about one of the herbs that 90% I'm pretty sure knows about, and that is rosemary. And we're going to be doing rosemary and talking about neuropathy again. Because more and more people are calling in about that. And there, as I said before last week, there are several other herbal medicines that you can use for neuropathy and so forth that's going to help you out and all that. And rosemary actually it just is one of them. So there are others. So I may be hitting this subject one more time before we go on because it is such a it's a common issue. More and more people are speaking out on it. More and more people are questioning it, and all that. And more people are, trying to deal with it. They're just getting it. They are giving free treatments and so forth, even at the doctor's office and things like that. They want people to register if they have symptoms and so forth of that, things like that. So it is like a whole thing. So we're going to talk about what rosemary do for the neuropathy, for inflammation, pains in your feet, the tingling and numbness and things like that. Rosemary can be used in several different formulations. Rosemary can be used as a syrup, use an elixir, and you can also use the capsules and so forth. Now, is my understanding that neuropathy is different for different people. So I think that's the reason why we have, different herbal medicine, different medical treatments and things like that as well. So it is a whole thing. Rosemary is an anti-microbial, anti-inflammatory, anti-antioxidant, and it's also antiseptic. It has an anti-tumorigenic, anti-antiseptic, and it also has an anti-neural protective properties in it and so forth, which is the part that helps in I'll get it out in a minute. Which helps, in this issue that we are speaking of and so forth. Rosemary is great also using coronary. We do use it all the time in our coronary. It's a spice. It's like a food. We do eat it. And it's also used as herbal medicine, and it's also used in that different formulation. So with neuropathy and so forth, which is what we're talking about and so forth, it's good because it has the anti-inflammatory, which helps keep swelling down, helps keep pains down, and things like that. So it is good for neuropathy. It's easy. Hold a second. I just received a package and so forth, so I wanted to grab that. And we talked about neuropathy and how great this herb is for that and so forth. Because rosemary has so many health benefits and so forth. So it's not easy. I mean, it's an easy stretch to know that it can help with neuropathy and so forth. A lot of people complain about the pain and so forth more so than the numbness and the little, I guess, quick tingle in their feet and things like that. So rosemary is definitely great for that particular issue. If you have that particular issue and so forth, where you have more pain and inflammation than just the tingle and numbness, then you use that. Like I was saying before, neuropathy is like a different level, and I guess it's just different for different people and so forth and things like that. Where I have signs of it myself, and I don't have the pain, but sometimes I do have the tingle. And when I realized that, this is what's happening so far, of course, I got on it right away as well. Now, rosemary can be grown. You can don't have to go out and spend a whole lot of money and so forth with rosemary. You can actually grow rosemary and so forth. If you go back to some of my other old videos, you'll see that huge plant that I did grow and so forth and use for a long time. Now, if you are going to grow rosemary, it can get really huge. I did not even know that they could get that big, but they did. And what you do if you're going to make your herbal capsule, your elixirs or syrups and things like that, you harvest the rosemary, and harvesting it means that you just cut the stems off the rosemary, and then you get it off the stem that you cut off, and then you harvest and let it dry out. Then what you do is just turn it into a powdery form, and then you can go ahead and proceed with whatever formulation that you want to do. So it's very easy to grow, very easy to harvest, and things like that. And this is going to be a good health benefit for you, and instead of purchasing it and having to continue to purchase over and over and over, it is something that you can actually do yourself and just grow it and all that. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of places, including me, have rosemary, so you can check out our website. I'll put the link in the bottom if you care to order any of the rosemary that we do have. I think we do have a lecture, and I think we do have capsules on our website and so forth. But anyway, so let's go ahead and do the bullet points and so forth. Get to the facts of what rosemary really do for you as far as neuropathy is concerned. Again, I may do a third neuropathy for video on neuropathy before we move on and all that, and all that, because people are constantly asking about that and so forth. And there are several herbal medicines that will help. Rosemary is anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial. It's also antioxidant. Let me grab the paper to pronounce those other few words and so forth, because it has that. It's anti-antiseptic and anti-neuroprotective properties, and it was one other tumorigenic properties in the rosemary and so forth. That helps. That give you those ingredients to help. Rosemary is used for, and like again, in our culinary and so forth, but it's also used for health benefits and so forth. Anti-inflammation, swelling, pains, joint pains, and things like that. So rosemary do have a lot to offer, and so forth. And because of all these here properties that it has in it, it does help with neuropathy as well. So that is my take. Excuse me, on neuropathy. Hopefully, have that one more herbal medicine or herbal supplement for you that will help you out on with neuropathy and so forth. Before we move in, if you have any questions about any of the things that I just said, just contact me. At the bottom, I will put the link in for our website if you want to order. You can check it out and then just send me a message. Let me know that you want to order certain things, and then I can just help you out, help you to purchase that and all that stuff. So thank you for joining me today, and all that, and I will see you on the next video.